Welcome to another episode of Frequency Readings. I am Michael and I am your host. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. If you've watched the other episodes, you've seen me doing humans. What I want to do this episode is actually bodies. And what I mean by that is we're going to be looking at corporations. And I've got two lined up ready to go. So let's go through the numbers on the first one. The first one is Walmart of all corporations. Let's have a look at these guys. So their frequency is 350. 350 is actually acceptance. That's where they're at right now in their timeline. They accept where they are and what they're doing. Their birth frequency when they were created, however, was 400, and that was reason. So they were created with a specific task. Let's see if we can uncover what that task might have been. So their perception of reality is 500. That's love, which when you look at Walmart, you have to think that love would probably be about money. So finances is 400. Back to reason again. They look at it as just a rational thing to do. Okay. Relationships is at 300. So 300 is neutrality. So they're ambivalent towards their relationships. It's just about making profit. Their personal growth is at 400, which again is reason. So that's going to be associated with how they're doing financially. Philanthropy is interesting because that comes in at 75. 75 is grief. So what does that tell you about Walmart? I think they hate giving their money away. Okay, let's look at their joy. Well, the joy actually doesn't even apply. Yeah, no interest in joy whatsoever. Their ego is 100%, so it is a very ego-driven corporation. Their integrity is only 15%, so very low integrity. They're not a corporation you would really want to have dealings with. Personal purpose, they're right on with their personal purpose, 100%. So they're doing exactly what they were designed to do. It was intended for them to do. Now then, energetic purity, 2%. So they got a lot of negativity in that toroidal field they've created around themselves. Again, you don't want to trust them. Compassion, 2%. You're not going to get any compassion from them. Empathy, 1%. No empathy either. You're getting the impression this is a corporation you don't really want to deal with. Here's an interesting one. I threw this in afterwards because I thought this was interesting. How much they're aligned against humanity. And that comes in at 100%. So they're not a corporation that is out for our good. I actually have got some readings on companies that are out for our good, but Walmart is certainly not one of them. And if you've ever heard about the way they treat their own employees, that kind of bears that number out. Another thing that was interesting in this reading, I decided to see, if the rumors were true about tunnels connecting them to that underground tunnel system throughout North America. And that apparently is true. So I thought that was interesting. Okay, that is Walmart. So I would say that's a company or corporation you really want to stay clear of. Let's have a look at another one. This one has been an icon for, 50 or 60 years. It's McDonald's. So let's look at where McDonald's is in all this. Their frequency right now is currently 50. 50 is apathy. That's interesting. Their frequency when they were created, though, 75. 75 is grief. Wow. These are some low numbers. I thought Walmart was bad. Let's carry on with McDonald's. Okay, so perspective on reality. Well, that's 50 again. So we're back to apathy. They really, really don't care. You know, they're here to give grief. So finances. Well, that's enlightened. That's 900. Relationships. Well, that's 250. So that's back in at neutrality. Okay. And personal growth, 30. So they got a lot of guilt around personal growth. They don't want anything to do with that. Philanthropy, 30 again, guilt. If they're giving anything away, they're feeling guilty about it. So yeah, again, you're getting, we're seeing here that here's another major corporation on the planet that really, should we be doing business with them? That's up for you to decide. Let's look at their joy. Well, they're actually enjoying themselves quite a bit, 90%. Isn't that interesting when you compare that with Walmart, who didn't even register? Well, McDonald's is in a state of joy. Their ego, 100%. Their integrity, 8%. Again, not much in the way of integrity. Energetic purity is actually at 50%. That's surprising. 50%. Still not very good, but that's a heck of a lot better than Walmart. Their compassion, 40%. Again, wow. It's surprising. Empathy, 6%. You're not going to get any empathy from them whatsoever. But you will get some compassion. You might get some compassion. Their alignment with the universe, 6%. So guess what? When it comes to how they're aligned, we see it 2%. Sorry, for alignment with the universe. We see they're going to be aligned against humanity, and guess what? That number comes in at 98%. So here we are. We've looked at two corporations that are well known throughout the world, and neither one of them are companies you really want to be giving your money to. How you go about doing this is up to you. I mean, I'm just giving you the information, but there you have it. These are two people I would stay away from. Okay, on that note, I will let you go. We're coming up to 9 minutes. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Bye now.